Now, I know we just got a report that we worked with you on about CISOs and the evolving, changing role, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Talk a little bit about that.
What we did was survey over 800 people globally, right? And really what it was an assessment of what the CISO role is and what are they doing. Because I think what we've done is forget, right? Because if you go back about 10 years, which isn't that long ago.
Not at all.
But in cybersecurity terms, that's the target breach.
Yep.
Right? And so at that point, the CISO was very, very, very tactical.
Right.
But
not even everybody had one. I mean, it was not, I mean, maybe in a larger enterprise, you started to see it, but I think it's now starting to catch on more, but it's a relatively new title. Right?
It is a new title, yeah, and the target breach is what kind of almost gave it a lot of energy.
Yeah,
like, it's like, hey, don't you have a CISO?
Right.
Because not all companies did. You're right, not all companies had a CISO. But back then it was really tactical. But if you think about what has happened since then, our applications have left the premises, our people have left the premises, our data has left the premises, right? And when all that leaves the premises, now the role changes.
Right.
And we went through this thing called digital transformation. So we talked about this role as the CISO as a tactician, but realistically, the CISO views himself differently.
Right.
And so the CISO, yes, is responsible for security, but they spend more time probably in compliance. They also spend a lot of time as a change agent, right? They're an advocate for the line of business, to coach the line of business into how to be secure. But when you think 40% of your time is spent with customers, well, doesn't that mean that you're a marketing function?
Yeah.
The CISO is a marketing function, and that just like messes with your mind.
Right.
But the reality is, these are the new skill sets of the CISO.
Give me the key takeaways from this report.
Okay, so I think one of the key things is that people in the organization tend to think that the CISO is a tactician, and the CISO really, as it reports, is more of a strategic advisor. That's probably one thing. The second thing is that we tend to think of everybody's blaming the CISO, blaming the CISO, blaming the CISO.
Right.
We got breaches. It's your fault.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
Right.
In reality, the organizations and people in the organization have a higher opinion of the CISO and the job the CISO is doing than the CISO has of him or herself.